So, we don't have Jared Allen anymore. He got traded, unfortunately. The Hornets really, our front office literally just traded him. Like, that's crazy. And now we've got no center coming off the bench. And we have to have Bonds and Wagner in the starting lineup. It's crazy, honestly. The next thing the front office is probably going to do is they're probably going to let Brandon Miller walk. That's the next thing I predict will happen. They'll let Brandon Miller walk during the off season when we come to that. Just because, I mean, they traded Jared Allen, and Jared Allen, you know, really helped. You know, he's one of the most valuable centers in the league. Like his defense, his shot blocking. Like, that's what we needed, and they traded that piece away. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, this is on Christmas Day. Very, you know, very exciting to have me and Julian Stockton go against each other on Christmas Day. Like, this is going to be a fun day, for sure.
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation.
The NBA probably set this up for them. They probably, but the NBA as a league probably wanted this matchup on Christmas Day. It's because, you know, it was something to get ratings.
Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And now the Los Angeles starters. And it's Watson in at the 4-man position. And for the Hornets, we've got Ball. He's out there with MP. Mo Wagner is out there with Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love on Christmas Day. Not the least of which are great NBA matchups we always
Walker Kessler's out to the Clippers, and got Corey Bond as their starting center for this game.
Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Here's Ball. Pass to Salon. And here's MP. Miller outside. Beyond the arc. And he buries his first look.
And by the way, Jared Allen, he got traded for Herb Jones. So Herb Jones is now on this team. He's now on that team.
Here's Stockton. By Miller.
Which is good, but I prefer Jared Allen just because he fits better.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Ball. 15 in his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. And Miller the bucket. On the assist by MP. Miller's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the paint. Here's Stockton. The rebound by MP. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Salon. Back to MP. Now Miller. Jacks up a 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Christie passes to Watson. From the low block. Oh, a little luck that time as it drops. Stockton's got his second basket of the night.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Miller outside. The three ball. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to win a pretty substantial playoff drive.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's Salon. Sweet little floater.
Sweet dime there by MP.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Watson. Out to the right wing. Christie. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. And with their last win, they tied that epic Lakers streak of 33 straight victories set back in 71-72. You have to wonder how long they can possibly keep this up.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
Here's Salone. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that. Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Pass to Christie. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Screen by Watson. The three.
And so far, they've done a great job for being points. I like where they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the league.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts. One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And both free throws good for MP. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're season regulars in the league.
Now here's MP. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Salone. Back to MP. From behind the arc. Watson with a rebound. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Christie. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win. Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle. Yeah, this period, they're letting them go to work, and it's paying off.
MP outside. Back to Ball. Walker with a screen. Offensive rebound. Banked it in off the glass.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on. Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. It looked to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Stockton. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Salone. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside Watson. Pass to Christie. Fires from 14. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Christie's got 5 now.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
MP right side. Here's Miller. Knocks down the triple. 12 points for him.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Christie, covered by MP. Off target from outside.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Miller, he's open. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field. You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Stockton. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
A nice shot by MP.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost. Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Pass to Stockton. Out left to the wing. Shot to stop the run. Nails it from three. Christie's got his third bucket of the night. Here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Miller with it. Now MP. Here's Salone. Fires for three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the Hornets lead by 17.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Hey, Brian. Speculation has been confirmed for the Sacramento Kings in the trade with the Charlotte
Sad,
Hornets.
boy.
They know how much of a premium rim protection can go for, but they
Scenario
want
is
to
no
the deal
backup
for Jarrett
setup.
Allen. Allen has long been the type of defensive presence that management felt was missing. He was also a great finisher at the rim. It's not the first time Allen has been on the move, but he's a known commodity who fills an area of need for this team.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Miller's got 17.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Stockton. And that one is hammered home.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and soon.
And here's Charlotte now, following the score by Los Angeles. And Salon gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's three in a row. I think they're playing too soft.
I've already got 10 assists in this first quarter. That's crazy. And I've got 6
And a
rebounds.
timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be
I'm
looking at some
definitely
adjustments.
gonna get a triple double in this game. The way it's going.
still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You take a look at the Nets, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they've proven most people right. An outstanding team, a squad that's going to be very difficult to knock out.
Here's Connect. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he lived at the line. They could not find a way to stop him without foul.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder had a nice performance. He dropped in 16 points and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a key assist total for him. They've been red hot lately, and he has been one leading the way for them. Guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely.
Herb Jones is checking in for us for the first time. So now he's on the floor for the first time in a Charlotte Hornets
They may try
uniform.
to double him, might force him to adjust, or
Good
force
to
him
see him,
to
though.
with the
Good to
pass
see him
instead. We'll see.
playing
Jones,
with
he's
us.
checked in for Charlotte. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Shepard's checked in. And it's good for two.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Tyson. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Shepard, that's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
1:46 left in the first quarter here. MP, the pass to Porter. Back to MP. Jones with the ball.
Herb Jones, your first touch.
Always
go.
a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far. And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Tyson. Here's Shepard. Five on the clock. Fades away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
But the way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive. Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
The shot by Tyson, no good. Charlotte leading by 20. Here's MP. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, he nails that one.
3 for 4 now.
Yeah, right there. MP showing great body control off contact.
Well, the Clippers shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. Here's Shepard. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to MP. Outside quarter. Launches it. The shot no good. Here's Tyson. Connects from downtown.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Fires from way outside. And that's not gonna go. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. All right, guys, the Hornets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so. Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. They've got Connect, and it's Whitehead in at the power forward position. Here's Connect. And he buries his first look.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks. Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Salone. Pass to MP. Here's Salone. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Salone, he's got 18.
And he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence. Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Stockton. with some nice D.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Stockton. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Tyson. There's the three. He drops it from range. He has 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Salone. Parker with a screen. From the arc. Rebounded by Stockton.
And you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there. Well, that's a look he has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Jones with some nice D. Hornets leading by 19. Here's MP. And it's Connect for the rebound. The Clippers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. To the inside, Tyson fades back. And the Clippers miss again. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. He gets it in there. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And this is how locked in he is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Clark, the pass to Stockton. Here's Connect, covered by MP. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Graham.
He really did. I mean, BA, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Here's Connect, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And it's all from three-point range.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Salon. Puts up a 3.
Oh, almost
play
in
right there.
one.
Well, they'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Team foul.
Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit. And that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Right wing. Here's Connect. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
And their physical dominance has been on
I will
display.
know why.
A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
That's the one.
Under the screen. The shot.
Oh, yeah.
From the top of the key.
It's looking good in
He's
this
got
one.
11 here in the quarter
It's
alone.
got 26 in the first
Totally
half.
relentless, only increasing the intensity level. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Tyson. Last game for him, he picked up 13. With the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Driving in. Ball outside.
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Timeout called the Clippers. And the league has made it clear, Grant. It sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
have to run a small ball lineup after this timeout. That's crazy. But look, no centers on the floor, just a bunch of guards and forwards. A bunch of guards and wings. Crazy.
Let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. In third, the Clippers.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Here's Christie, covered by MP. Pass to Christie. Stop the drought. The rebound by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. BA, the one
I just need one more rebound for a triple-double in
Absolutely.
the
He
first
is
half.
smooth, but he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's Salon. Gets the 3 ball to go. Salon, he's got 29 points.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
From about 16, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Back to ball.
Kyle Mello.
Pass to Salon. Now here's MP. Just 5 on the clock. Ball passes to Miller. And the Hornets, another free.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers. And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Christie. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And he dumps it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, you can play over the top. I think you got a big advantage.
Count it.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Pass to Vaughn. Here's Christie. Takes a 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Ball looks over the floor. Now MP.
Miller.
Miller outside. Let's go with a 3. And the
Scoring.
Hornets, another 3.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Vaughn. Yet to see a basket. Here's Stockton. And he can't answer back.
Another
Three-pointer
rebound. There's a
offline.
triple-double in the first half.
Miller outside.
Wow.
And that one is stopped right through.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Hornets. And it's in there.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them. I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about.
Now here's MP. 10 points for him. Ball passes to Miller. Shot from the wing. The Clippers grab the miss.
You gotta move past that one. I mean, they wanted to take that again. Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you gotta knock it down.
Stockton. That three's off the mark.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Salon. That's 29 for him. Hunter with the ball. Hunter the screen. Here's Miller. And it's flushed down.
That's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Stockton. Inside. Here's Christie. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Ball passes to Miller. MP with it.
I'm on Salon.
Here's Salone. Launches a three. Christie with a
Oh,
rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Charlotte making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Connects checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles shooting about 40% during the second quarter. For three. Sinks the tray. Connects got 5 points in the quarter.
The bounce pass, right on the money. Great setup.
MP, the pass to Ball. A minute 29 left to play in the second quarter. Charity strike shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Los Angeles shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one. So for the Hornets, Wagner's checked in for Hunter. Jones comes in for Miller. And Daniels is subbed in for Ball. He sinks the second. A minute 6 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Porter. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Christie's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
So he gets them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter. Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you
Come on,
get
Herb Jones.
points, and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down.
let's guard.
Hit the three. Jones has got 5 points.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters. He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And it's Porter with the ball for Charlotte. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. MP outside, fires from deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple. And so it's Charlotte cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Charlotte Hornets.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points aside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it will play out that way.
And that that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing. And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
MP is out there with ball. Then there's Wagner, then it's Miller, and it's Salon in at the power forward position. That's the Hornets 5. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Back to MP. Ball outside. And Charlotte, another three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Ball's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Pass to Vaughn. Now Watson. Over to the left wing. The three. Knocks down the long J. He's got 6.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it.
That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Ball. He has 7. Pass to Salon. Three-pointer. And again. Charlotte with the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well. You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Watson. Still no points. Stockton's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration. And he's got to find other ways to contribute there because his shot making is not happening right now. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And both free throws good for MP.
And MP getting to the stripe, always want to drain those foul shots.
Pass to Christie. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. This one for 3. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Stockton.
And he drops the first. Good on both. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Miller outside. Pass to Salon. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot. Salon, he's got 5 points in the quarter.
But he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And they call an illegal screen here. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they kick off a road trip in Miami, where they'll take on the Heat. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
Most teams get a bit worried looking at a road schedule like this one, but they've been really strong on the road. They might be looking forward to getting away from home.
All no good.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Hornets. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
You know, for the Hornets, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces
pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Miller outside, pass to MP.
Come on, Salon.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Let's go.
Gets it to go. On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
He's got 37 in the game.
Here's
Wow.
Stockton. From deep. The rebound by MP. MP's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be
that
more
was about
active
to be 40
participants in
points for
developing
him, but
younger
missed
players
it.
and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Wagner outside. Pass to Miller. Oh, he brings it down with a two-handed jam. This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end. Here's Christie, covered by MP. Here's Vaughn. Now Watson. Clock at 6. Here's Stockton. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Now here's Ball. He has 7. No good from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
He just missed it. Down low. Here's Vaughn. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Wagner's got 9 rebounds now. Inside. Back to MP. Pass to Ball.
I don't know.
From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Vaughn. Vaughn's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Stockton. And the layup is good off the glass. Stockton's got 20 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Salon. Up top, Miller. Give him 31 now. Pass to Salon. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
The 3 is up. Stockton's shot is off.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Tries a 10-footer. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
What I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
Here's Stockton. Give him 20. Outside Watson. Clock at 4. Here's Christie. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And he's got 28 now.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Here's MP. He's got 15. Pass to Daniels. MP looking around. The three is up. It's rebounded by Vaughn. The Clippers have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns and it's paid off all game. And the thing
9 seconds left in the fourth. It's over. We're up by 29. Like a triple double. Don't overhand, take the foul shot.
Pass to Watson. Here's Vaughn.
You're probably just going to dribble it out. Oh,
Lets
no.
it go from deep. He can't get that
Oh,
on the fall.
we only got 29. I'll get another triple
This one
double.
by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate that